Alright, I'm back once again, my monthly check-in. This is 9 months. 9 months on methadone with no other drugs at all. A few things happened this month. Good things. My outpatient counseling ended. I was a little choked up, to say goodbye to my friend. But I believe I will stop back there and check in once in a while because they were a big part of my breaking away and stability, recovery. I guess recovery really is a good word because I was sick. I was sick in a lot of ways. But now, I remember 1 year ago in the winter, I tried to walk through this woods, but the snow was about a foot deep. I maybe got in half hour I was in, and then I couldn't breathe because I was so weak from taking all these drugs and I started wheezing. I thought I was going to fall out, man, in the snow. It wasn't because of I took too much drugs or anything. It was just because I was in such a weakened state from taking drugs. What normally would take me 10 minutes to walk to get out, it took me an hour, maybe longer. I could walk 15 feet. I was wheezing so bad, I had to put my head down, catch my breath for a few minutes, and move another 15 feet. Now this winter it's been great. I go out and walk for hours. Even in the snow I did, it was difficult, but it wasn't like that where, I'm hearing this whistling noise in my lungs. I thought I was going to friggin' die in the woods. I'm not far out in the woods. I'm just in a city park. There's like 10 deers right ahead of me. What else happened? I got a job in a human services field, working with developmentally disabled people. And I was real worried because I have an old arrest record. I screwed up. I put my brother-in-law as a reference and told them I wasn't related to him. The job I had been working at said I was only there for 3 or 4 years, and I'd been there for 8 years. And I just chucked it. I said, well, fuck it, man. I didn't get it, so I'll move on. But all it was holding it up was the current job saying I wasn't there, and they just screwed up. So I had a manager talk to him, and everything was cool. I just passed a week of orientation, training, and I know I'm going to love it. I still got to go to clinic. I got to be there at 6. I got to be at work at 7. So I'm going to see if they can arrange my takeouts. And they're very helpful in that respect. I don't really see a problem. As long as you're doing good. Methadone's a tricky thing, too. You got to really want out. Not just a break. You want out. And out means no benzos. Them things will destroy you with methadone. And every other person's on them. They're going 7 days a week. It becomes the new junkie hangout. Some McDonald's now put guards in all of them. Or a coffee shop or something. And then benzos, they will make you 100 times worse than you ever think you were. And what a violent withdrawal it is from benzodiazepines and methadone. And I think back, I went on methadone in 2001, a week after 9/11, to the day. And I did pretty good, but I had stolen so much money from my employer. And when I first went on methadone, they charged me $80 a week. Look at the guard here. I couldn't afford it. And what to me was the stupidest thing they said to me was, I said, I can't afford $80 a week. And the lady said, well, how are you affording the dope? It's like, really? Do you really want me to do that? My God, look at all these guys. 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them looks like he has some kind of bugs all over him or something. He's got black marks, maybe just spots. You don't usually see that. So I continued to steal from my employer, which led to my dismissal. And now I'm out in the cold. But luckily I had things going on. I had my own business going online. I was pulling in like $300 spending a week, which for me that was pretty good. And then I think I told this one before, my friend got out of jail and we started doing schemes together. I started chipping around doing, he had some old time benzo, Dalmane, and I liked him. I loved the combination. I started doing them, and I got tested every month, so I knew which day I got tested. And I would quit. Every 2 weeks I would quit, because they take 2 weeks to get out of your system. And that was fucking hard. That was hard, because I was going through the withdrawal every month over and over again. And when the counselor would see me, she was used to seeing me happy and whatever. Now she's seeing me and I'm fucking crying, or I'm in, mortal fear, and she knows. They're not stupid. They're probably better at us than identifying people on the stuff. So I'm gonna leave these guys alone. So I got urine tested and I went and did the stuff. I was waiting. I did, who knows, Xanaxes or something. 2 days later, they tested me again. And they got to, because it's a fatal thing. You can die easily taking this stuff. And they can't, they feel responsible. These are human beings also. You feel bad when your buddy dies. They feel bad when a client dies. But they're responsible, emotionally they feel responsible. But they're not the law. Although I just had an instance of someone pissed me off. Counselor, head of a counseling place, I found she gets dressed up incognito and goes to drug court and listens in on what her clients or the clients of the place are talking about, and then she nails them when they come in. It's like, that's fucked up to me. That's like cop shit. And once I heard that and found this out, and I found it out because the dude that was in a group, he didn't even recognize her. She came up and identified herself because she thought he recognized her. And that girl got written off my shit. It's like, and she was a beautiful girl, and I wouldn't even think of her, man. I walk in, I wouldn't even say hello. It's like, you're all what drug counseling shouldn't be. You should be trying to help these people stay out of fucking jail instead of trying to push them and slam the door on them. I ain't saying to encourage things, but to play narc, go become a fucking cop. Why you a drug counselor? No, I went off on my tangent. But I'm out of that clinic, and that was the only person I ever thought badly of there. Everyone else was great. Methadone 2. A girl going into methadone, the guys are going to hit on you or talk to you. If you got a car, people are going to want to ride if you let them into your life. If you talk, let them know what's going on with you, you're lonely, whatever. This place should be steps in, get your drink, steps out. Nod to people, hello, goodbye. Not against you, but I really don't want to know you. I don't want to know your shit. Because I could talk for fucking hours about all the schemes I did, and I really don't feel good after I do it. With me, I played dead silent. No one bothered me. No one really says hello to me, a nod or whatever. They know. I'm no young one, My number's pretty old. This, what I'm doing now, is integral part of my staying off drugs. Just being a part of nature. This I've done from the beginning. Actually, I was doing it while I was still using. And I had a good start, and I was glad. But the things I have learned in the last 9 months in the woods have been beyond words, beyond descriptions. Just to have an experience with a wild animal, or to see the way things work. And truthfully, I'm going to let this one out. To become aware of how rare it is just to be alive on this planet. You look out at the stars, and none of them other stars that we know of got anything like this on it. This is a rare experience, let's say. Even if you die, and you die for good. Because this won't last forever. We all know that. But don't impede it. I'm almost 58 right now. I spent a lot of years doped up. I couldn't tell you how many nights I stayed awake and didn't sleep from taking LSD or some kind of PCP or whatever I was doing. I don't want to chase these deers. They're getting like all nervous and jerky. They will never attack you, no matter what. They never will. Think about where you are. That to me has also... when I can get into the groove where I'm really thinking about it, I get such a smile and I glow, knowing like we're on a planet, man. Everything doesn't have to be eye-level reality. Like everything doesn't have to be interaction and emotional, conversational. It's great to meditate in this experience. Your heart beating, and knowing that you're alive and in this rare thing. I mean, I don't think anyone's ever gonna pin a thing on your chest and go, you have won. You completed a life on Earth. But just for this, everything to grow, such differences, such complexity, such absolute overwhelming beauty. Don't waste it. Time will pass. That was my saying when I was going through withdrawals. Pass the time, because the time will pass. Even though it seems like it's not moving. You will grow. You will get old. And you will one day be lying on that bed. And if you're like me, you already know what it's going to feel like. We got a taste of that. We got a taste of deathbed. And it's well beyond imagining it. The withdrawal experience is, it's almost something you wish everyone could experience. Because you can't really put it into words. I found a meditation. It's called heart breathing. And I swear to God, I almost I'm not going to say I leave my body, but I mean very, very quick. I go into a meditation using this. It's a galactic heart breathing. It's on YouTube. It's like like a black and blue picture, like a sideways hourglass. I don't know what the picture is of, because I just put headphones on it and listen and imagine. And man, it's Meditation also. You gotta meditate. You gotta learn how to do it. My brother has so many medical problems, and I think of most of them are in his mind. I sent him so much stuff on meditation, I mean, for the last 9 months. And I said, have you meditated? He goes, I still gotta try that. Like, what is so fucking scary about meditating? I mean, you don't gotta sit with your legs crossed, and you can just lay down, put some headphones on, listen to it, follow the instructions, and benefit. The benefits outweigh anything, man. The benefits are fantastic. And with that, I'll leave you on a positive note. Take care.